Hello guys, this is my first ever YouTube entry. As you can see, I've entered Joe's T34 group build. This is what I've done so far. I obviously built the model and then I gave it the black and white shadow coats. Then I used Tamiya, I think it's X63 dark yellow for the base coat, and then I did the NATO green and NATO brown for the finished camouflage. The tracks, just the usual, spray them black with a touch of hull red and NATO brown. Then I just give it a dust with Vallejo pigments, light sienna and European earth. So the next stage is now to start weathering it and getting it finished. So hope you like it, and please comment and tell me how I can improve or things I've done wrong. It's much appreciated. I think that's about all I can say with this, but thank you very much to Steve Mottram, John Moore, Simon Kemp and the rest of the guys for welcoming me to their community. I enjoy building, I really do enjoy building. It's 10 years since I built a kit, so yeah, I really just getting back into it. I'll show you another couple of things that I've actually finished as well. If you want, I'll just move this. This was my first, oops, it's fallen down. There. This was my first build of armoured vehicles. This is a Russian Tamiya T62 here, I think. It didn't come out too bad for the first attempt. Just the usual colours. I mixed the shadow coat again with black and then white for the highlights, and then I sprayed it, I think it was Russian green, and then I did a few washes and weathered them in, with pigments and rust washes and other things. So I thought it came out quite well for my first attempt. I was very pleased with it. So the figures not brilliant yet. I really haven't gotten into doing them properly yet, but I'm waiting for a nice painting kit to finish to do those, so hopefully they'll improve over time. What do you think, guys? Any comments or anything I should be doing that I'm not? Be most appreciated. And I'll show you this another tank that I've built. This was which is Tamiya's old version of the Jad Tiger. Same again, shadow coat, white coat, XF63 dark yellow again, and the brown NATO and green NATO for the camouflage. Weathered it, I think maybe slightly too much, not too sure. Used I can't remember who makes it, the grass and mud effects, as you can see on the front and on the sides. So this one isn't quite finished. Like I say, I've got the tank commander to do and obviously the cupola to finish, but 90% of the time it's there. They've done the exhausts with Vallejo pigments again, the rust set, which worked out very well for I thought for the first attempt. I think there's nothing much else really to say about that one. There again, guys, if I've done anything wrong, please leave a comment. Thank you, and I'll show you. I'll have to stretch around and get it. One of my first, excuse me, one of my first little dios that I ever did. It's just it's a snow effect with a, I can't remember, it's a Japanese type, I can't remember off the top of my head. But I thought I'd give it's the winter version anyhow, so I thought I'd do it in the winter version. Did the hairspray technique, just a normal plaster of Paris base for me. Unfortunately, it's all I could afford at the time, and a few little tufts of grass, some stones out of the garden, a tree that I made from copper wire, which I thought for my first attempt was rather good, if I say so myself. So that worked out very well. In fact, I was very pleased I built 2 more for other future dios. Use the engine wash on the back of the grills, and fuel spillage as well on the, around this area. I've got the figures to finish, put them in there all primed and ready to go. So, and again guys, I enjoyed building this as well. It was an enjoyable kit to build, very easy to build. Recommend it to a beginner, or anybody can build it, I would think, right up to the professional sort of guys who do it as a living. But I enjoyed building this. And another one that I've done, I'll just move this one out of the way first. You may have already seen this one on the Facebook page. Excuse me. This is the JS2, it's the Zvezda JS2. I was talking to John Moore, he built one, he sort of gave me the inspiration to go ahead and try and build this, and it went together, no problems at all. No fit issues, nothing. The tracks are okay, but they came out well. I did a few different things on it. I made a tow cable because there wasn't one supplied with the kit. And then again, it's just an old picture frame with plaster of Paris base, some flock grass, some pebbles from a garden centre, and some reindeer moss that I got off the internet. I thought it ran some of this leaf rubbish. I thought it came out very well again. There was no figures for this one, so I didn't put any on. So I'm not sure about the position of the machine gun on the top. I think it should have been a bit farther back, but it's there anyhow. Seam line was no problem getting out of the barrel, none whatsoever. Just took my time with it and got on with it, and I thought the tracks came out rather well, considering they were the 2-piece plastic tracks. Another enjoyable little build. Cheap price, I think I paid about £17 from Chadlin, yeah, and free delivery, so you can't argue with that. So there again, gents, any comments would be much appreciated. Tell me what I could do better or what I've missed off. And finally, the one that I've actually started while the things were waiting to dry is I've just started building the ISU 152 from Zvezda, excuse me, and this is as far as I've got with it at the moment. There again, Zvezda kit, found no problems putting it together. Just need to, that one's a bit bent unfortunately, I'll have to straighten that out. The only problem with this one was the hull was slightly warped, but once we got the side walls on, it straightened out. A few fit issues. The diagrams, so the instructions were very, very bad on this one, but honestly I can't read Russian. And I forgot I had a metal barrel from a long time ago, so I was quite chuffed that I found that and placed it on it. So obviously I've just got a few more things to put on the on the upper hull. Obviously the tracks to weather and finish, and then do the paint job. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've got the ISU 122 to build as well, so I might use them both in a diorama. Unsure yet, but that's for the future. So thank you very much guys for watching this, and I'd just like to thank Steve Mottram for the shout out. It was much appreciated, and John Moore and Simon Kemp and Matt Hill all the way from Australia, and a few of the guys that I spoke to over the last month made me most welcome. So I enjoy this, I really do enjoy this, making kits. I've forgotten what it felt like since I was a kid. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Short but sweet, but I'll get better as time goes on. Thank you.